You know, I'm tired of it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired of it. Like, this is a radicalizing moment, and there's just so many of them that keep happening over and 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 over again. And it's like, when are people gonna start, like, you know, the normies? When are the normies gonna wake the fuck up? So this time, 18-year-old kid gets stabbed in the fucking neck by, this is how radicalized I am, by some goat fucker. Right, this is over in England, and stabs this kid in the neck, takes his phone, starts recording him, and cries racism, that he said something to him. The police come over. The 18-year-old kid is like, I've been stabbed in the neck. The police officer says, nah, mate, I don't think you've been stabbed in the neck. Goes, handcuffs him, drags him, and the dude is like, I can't breathe. I've been stabbed. Police officers do nothing about it. You know, the goat fucker is sitting there with the fucking bloody knife in his hand. Or maybe the mother took the bloody knife. I don't remember. Doesn't frankly matter, honestly. And the kid ends up dying, bleeding out, in handcuffs. And it turns out there was fucking nothing racist about it, other than they just wanted to stab up some fucking British guy. Hey Joshy, how you doing? Yeah, this is another radicalizing moment, man. And it's like, if it was the other way around, if like, we would never hear the end of it. It would be like, oh, how terrible, how horrible, how vile and disgusting, you know? But no, it doesn't matter. His life didn't matter, I guess. And so the people of Britain, who rightfully are fucking pissed, finally something lit a fucking fire on. Something finally lit a fire under the ass of the Brits. You know, it wasn't all of their women being raped, you know, and all these other people getting stabbed and dying. You know, like, this isn't like, oh man, you know, who could have ever foreseen this, you know, like, Muslim dude goes and, like, murks or rapes or does something horrible to another person. Like, oh man, you know, never seen that one before. Like, no. It happens all the fucking time. All the fucking time. I've seen countless fucking articles talking about women being raped, you know, by some fucking goat fucker. Or, you know, someone getting stabbed, and it's like, they just don't care about it. They just don't care. Like, again, I'm glad they finally got a fire lit under their ass and are finally going out there and saying, fucking send these third worlders home where the fuck they belong. But it's almost like, is it too little too late at this point? You know, is it too little too late? Like, you've already let these invaders in. They're already in your country. They're already fucking raping and murdering and pillaging and plundering and destroying Western civilization. Like, they're already doing it. Is it too late? I hope it's not. I'm rooting for Britain to become Britain again. But this is crazy. This is crazy what's going on. And it just disgusts me that it has taken this long for anyone to do anything about it. And then you look at it, and it's like these same fucking pigs. Because that's what they are. They aren't cops. Those are pigs. Those same fucking pigs were the ones getting on their fucking knees, literally on their knees, crying that a fentanyl addict who beat a pregnant woman, that he overdosed on fentanyl while trying to fight the cops. They cried about George Floyd. Cried about it. And I'll say this, they're taking it a little too far for my liking. They're like throwing trash cans at the police, which I don't condone that, but I understand why they're angry, you know? Like, violence against the cops is never cool. But I will say, the entire op of George Floyd, that racist police officers, you know, ended up killing an innocent civilian, that op, even though it was totally and completely fake, you know, George Floyd was a fucking fent addict, you know, who is a woman-beating piece of shit, pregnant woman-beating piece of shit. I'm losing my train of thought. I am so steamed. Like, that op is what happened here. It was literally a group of racist police officers who decided to take the word of a fucking goat fucker with a bloody knife over the word of the dude who's laying on the ground saying, "I've been stabbed." That is literally what happened. Literally, the op that they were running with Fent Boy is literally what happened here. And there's very little outrage about it. But, you know, there's even layers. There's layers to this shit. Because it's like, yes, this was a racist killing. You know, the police were fucking racist. Obviously, the goat fucker was racist. And I mean, I know you're gonna be like, oh, but you're racist for calling him a goat fucker. It's like, I don't particularly care. Yeah, oh no, I called the savage a name. The uncivilized savage a name. Oh no. Like, And also, furthermore, you can take a look at the receipts. You can look at the fucking numbers of rape that go up every time that they have a massive influx of people from these third world Muslim nations. You can do that. That, again, is not really a debate to be had there. You know how many fucking Muhammad, Al-Bakr, fucking Mahmoud, you know how many of those fucking end up raping little girls and shit? It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I guess not every, and I guess I feel like I do have to say, not every Muslim is a rapist or whatever, but like, a lot of them are. A lot of them are. And like, I'm sick of living in the age where you can't say that shit because it's like, oh, that's racist or whatever. It's like, no, it's racist if it's not true. If it's true, it's not racist. That, you just have to deal with those facts. Alright? And furthermore, I feel like we have gone into an age, and you know, I kind of do hate to do this, because like, I don't particularly like when other people do it, but there does seem to be an open season on younger white people. Like, you seem to get a pat on the fucking back if you go out and you kill a white person. Like, we take a look at it with fucking Arena Sestruka, who got stabbed in the neck. Like, they're trying to fucking get that guy out of the fucking death penalty. You know, oh, he went to jail and was immediately released like 20 million other times, but this time, you know, he just, you know, he's not, he's not fit to stand trial this time, because he'll actually get the death penalty if we go to trial. We wouldn't want to punish this guy for stabbing a woman in the neck. We wouldn't want to do that, you know. And then you've got, what's his face? Austin Metcalf, who gets stabbed in the chest by a psycho because he told him that he was in the wrong tent. That was definitely worth a death penalty right there, you know. Yeah, telling someone they're in the wrong seat, yeah, totally understandable why he'd be stabbed for that. And people are fucking donating money to him, calling him some kind of fucking hero or some shit. And like I said, I'm just fucking infuriated by the whole thing. By all of it going on. And, you know, I don't even know what the remedy for that one is. I know what the remedy for, I know what the remedy for Henry is. The remedy there is you kick the fucking third worlders that you brought into your nation against the fucking will of the people. You kick them the fuck out, and you send them back to whatever shithole country they came from. That's the remedy. Like, it's gotten so insane. It's literally gotten so fucking insane that we are just, like, it's crazy to think that we are living in this world right now, you know? It is crazy to think. And it really is the fucking politicians that hate us, that hate our guts. Because, like, why else would they go in and bring in these third world fuckers? There is no reason, literally no reason whatsoever to bring in any third worlder to your country. There is no good reason. There's no argument to be made for that. Literally none. Like, you can try to make an argument for it, but you'd be wrong. There is no good reason to ever bring in a fucking third worlder. You know, it's like we need, like, sensible immigration. Which, I mean, to be fair, sensible immigration at this point is we don't have any immigration. That is the sensible take. You know, like, we've had an influx of so many fucking immigrants. You know, and I mean, a lot of them are good people, you know, like, I'm not gonna go out here and, like, you know, trash on every immigrant who has ever existed. But, like, we definitely need... Oh, these are all kind of terrible. Yeah, these are all pretty fucking bad. I'm just gonna skip it. I don't really want any of those. What a terrible selection. Yeah, we've had so many come in. So many in such a short period of time that it's like, how about we not bring in any for a while? How about we do not do that? We don't have to bring in immigrants, especially if it's kind of destroying the fabric of Western civilization. You know, it's crazy. It's straight craziness. Like, we're getting to a point where we don't have anything, like, in common. You know? Like people used to have things in common with their neighbors, you know? That used to be a thing, you know? But we don't really have anything shared with each other anymore. And it's like, we wonder why everything is going to shit. Yeah, maybe it has something to do with the fact that not everybody speaks English. Not everyone agrees with Christian morality. I'm not saying necessarily that everyone has to be a Christian. That would be awesome. That'd be great. I'd love that. But, like, that's so dumb. I don't know why they just don't take any damage, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not saying everyone has to be Christian, and while that would be, like, incredibly awesome, and, like, something we should definitely strive for, at least, you know, most atheists out there will be like, yeah, you know, it is a great idea to not just fucking murder people just because, you know? Like, that is a thing that you know, we used to all kind of agree on, right? Like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, we shouldn't, you know, have like we shouldn't stab someone in the neck because, you know, they don't agree with, you know, whatever. But all of these third worlders who live under Sharia and shit, they do not give a flying fuck. They do not give a flying fuck. They will 100% murder you, and we've seen it, because you do not agree with their beliefs. Like, it's wild. It is wild to me that, like, we're even tolerating these fucking terrorists, bro. Like, it is crazy to me that we are tolerating this shit. Like, our ancestors fought and died to make sure that we were free, and we're just like, you know what? We're gonna let the third world come in. You know, all those shithole nations that have never been anything and never will be anything. You know, let's go ahead and, like, let's just invite them in, you know, because why not? Like, you know, we need to start doing immigration like this. And it's like, okay, would you want to move to this country? Or would you want this country to become a state in the United States? Do we want Somalia to be the next U.S. state? Fuck no. So we shouldn't be taking in anyone from Somalia. Do you want to go and live in Syria? Oh, fuck no. So guess what? We're not going to be taking anyone from Syria into our nation. It really is this simple. That is objectively the best way that we should be doing this. And honestly, it's the way we used to do it. It is the way we used to do it. You know, until they decided that they hate us. So we're just gonna let in, you know, every fucking Muhammad, Mahmoud, whatever, into our country. Or just the Western world in general. Because, I mean, I guess this did happen in England, but, like, I look at it as that could have been us. That could have been, like, literally, I mean, it could have been me. It could have been insert fucking anyone that you know, that's going through the, you know, like, it could have been anyone, you know, it could have been anyone here in the United States. Thankfully, we have Donald Trump. And Trump was not going to let that bullshit happen. You know, for all of his faults, he actually cares about the United States. And again, it's fucking just insane. Insane to me that Britain let that happen to them. And over the fear of, being called racist. Oh no. Like, whatever, bro. Like, people are gonna call you racist regardless. They do not care. Racist no longer has a meaning. Because we used to reserve that term for fucking people in the Ku Klux Klan. We used to reserve that term for, like, you know, I don't know. Like Nazis and shit. But Nazi doesn't even have a fucking meaning anymore. Bro, no, I'm going off. I'm going off. Like, yeah, no, the word racist doesn't even have a meaning anymore. So fucking, like, find your dick, alright? Find your teeny tiny little British dick and tell those fucking third world motherfuckers to get the fuck out of your nation. Like, I don't know. I'm always really hard on, I'm really hard on Britain, because, you know, it should be it should be probably the second greatest nation in the world, and it's not. It's not by far. Because they're pussies. They're pussies is the problem. You know, if they had balls, they had a nice set of balls, you know, like the United States, they would be the second greatest nation on Earth. And they used to be. For a long time. For a very long time. And then, again, they decided, oh, I'm sorry, actually, we don't have any balls, and we're going to let the third world tell us how to run our country. We're going to let the third world in here. Because that is what everyone needs more of, is the third world. Like, it makes me so mad. Like, that kid should be fucking alive. He should be alive. But he was murdered. Wait, what? Oh, it was exhausted. I'm a moron. Yeah, no, he should be alive. Because, one, they should never have let that goat fucker into their nation. And two, the police should have, instead of, you know, ignoring the white kid because he's white and because, you know, oh no, it would be racist to assume that fucking Mahmoud over here stabbed him in the neck. They should have listened to the white kid who got stabbed. And guess what? I can't say that he would be alive because, again, he was stabbed in the fucking neck. But there's a chance that he could have made it to the fucking hospital, or, you know, they could have done something to try helping him, rather than handcuffing him and let him bleed out. Yeah, this is what I've got right now. Rage. And you know what? I'm gonna say it. Mosques do not belong in America. You can be upset at that all you want, but they have no place whatsoever in America. No place. Because this is not a Muslim nation. And furthermore, we should not fucking accept any fucking Sharia law, any of that bullshit at all. Should not be a thing. Should just... As a matter of fact, if people try enforcing Sharia law in America, they should be thrown in jail. I don't think we're gonna survive this one. Really? You're really gonna make me go out here and fucking... Alright, I've got something new to ban. Wait, how the fuck are we still alive? Oh, it's because we had the lizard tail. Right. Alright, just went through the whole rigmarole of banning that motherfucker and adding a new ban phrase. 2 new ban phrases, best promotion and stream boo. Yeah, that shit just makes me so mad. It makes my blood boil. And it should make your blood boil, too. Like, we don't live in the third fucking world, so we shouldn't have to put up with third world bullshit. And getting stabbed in the neck because you don't agree with fucking Islam is some third world bullshit. Like, again, it is just wild to me. Fucking wild that anyone puts up with this. And those fucking police officers that let that kid bleed out, they should get the death penalty, along with that dude and his entire family, because his entire family fucking helped him do it. They lied to the cops and they hid evidence. They are just as culpable. Death penalty for all of them. And it's like, people will be like, oh, but, Ultra, that, like, fucking murder happens all over the place, even with people who are native to that country. And it's like, yeah, you're right, that does happen. Murder does happen. But we don't import people to fucking do murder. Right? And on top of that, hello, that's what we call unavoidable, or that's what we call an avoidable murder. That guy literally would not die, would not be dead. He would not be dead if that motherfucker was not in the country. He would not be dead. He would be alive. We have plenty of homegrown murder as it is. We don't need to import foreigners to take that job. Don't need to do it. It's always the leftists and the ones that the leftists love that do all the violence. Holy shit. He has so much shielding. I don't remember him having this much shielding. We'll save this one for later, because I can go ahead and get, well, it'll be more next time around, and I just wanted to make sure that, like, you know... Oh, what the shit, alright. That is a crazy amount of damage we are doing. Gotta be the demon form. That's wild, having 2 demon form cards. I'm thinking we might be able to get rid of those wounds. Yeah, we will definitely be talking more about this on the Ultra Mega Cast, the whole third worldism. You know, actually, just real quick, another thing that just irritates me about it is, like, you've got these low IQ leftists who fucking just love the third worlders, and it's like, so, who does bringing in third worlders benefit? Oh yeah, it's the billionaires, the big corporations. Don't you supposedly hate those motherfuckers? Don't you claim to hate them? I don't know why you're lobbying so hard for their interest. Because it doesn't interest you and it doesn't interest me. Only the people who fucking own all the shit. It benefits them, because then they don't have to pay American employees. Motherfucker. I couldn't have just gotten anger. That's really annoying. Do we have to do that every time? We know it's there. You know, if we can't get rid of those, if we make it to the boss fight, we'll use that, we'll use the exhaust potion, and then we can go ahead and exhaust the wounds. Or at least one of them. Please say it's healing. Okay, wait, maybe this is good. We can't get rid of the wounds. We can't get rid of the wounds. I don't want to get rid of any card. Whatever, we'll get rid of a strike. Fuck you. Fuck you, you got my hopes up. What? He did not just fucking add a fucking parasite. Motherfucker! He literally just added a parasite to our deck. Oh my. Brother. I don't know why every single thing he had is like a retarded amount of damage. It's not gonna be enough to kill him, so I just gotta take the damage here. Or risk getting one of those. I'll take another metallicize. Alright, I really need this to be like... I was gonna say healing. I really need this to be healing. Oh my. Well, it's over. That's super annoying. I don't know why I can't fucking do well at this game anymore. I'll take outmaneuver. Come on, I really want to not take damage. Fine. Yeah, I'll take some healing. I need healing. It's fine. We're not going to be coming across any shops anyway, so I was gonna piss him off, but whatever. It's fine. This is a really good route, so should be okay. Hopefully. That was fucking useless, and that pisses me off so much. Really? It's a nice amount of health. Nice, we're in a really good position. That sneaky strike has worked out very well. Probably didn't need to, but I did that just in case. Oh, they are healing themselves? That's fucked up. I didn't even realize till now. It's only 3, so it's not terrible. We're gonna take 10 damage here, but it's okay. It was worth it, because that guy would have just healed back up, and we would have taken more damage if I hadn't just killed him. Wow, we've just got so many of these fucking dazed cards. It's kind of difficult to do anything now. This is ridiculous! There we go. He got rid of his poison? What the fuck? Finally, holy shit. Isn't that supposed to make something free? Oh, it did. Okay, alright. I was gonna say, am I being ripped off here? We'll just exhaust it. Hopefully this guy will continue to do, like, status effects on us so we can go through... No. No, of course not. 3 block, that's kind of useless. I think that might have been the first hit that we've taken all game. Or, well, round. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. Oh, it's over with. Whatever. I'm just gonna end the episode. So remember, they will be cold, they will be tired, they will burn your beautiful oak door, and they will not care. Bye-bye.